What's up, everybody? I get asked all the time, why does that missile baits DBomb catch so many big fish? And I answer the question quite plainly. It just does. Sometimes you have enough confidence in the bait that you know it's going to catch big ones. And I know if I put this thing around a big one, he's going to eat it. So let's ask the man himself what went behind the design of the DBomb and why he thinks it catches so many big fish. So, John Cruz?
I tell you that the DBomb is something that, I know of multiple 14-pounders that have been caught on the DBomb. Even Seth Fighters caught him a 13-pounder on a DBomb years ago. But it is definitely a bait that catches big fish. It's a wider profile that you get in there with all the ribbed body that displaces a lot of water. That is a big deal. It displaces a lot of water, has a large presence in the water, and I think the big key is that it's a thicker, heavy-bodied bait that you can flip or punch. You can put a 1/4 ounce weight, you can put an 1 1/4 ounce weight on it, and you can put a 4 or 5 aught hook in there and absolutely jack those big ones. But I think the big key of why it gets so many bites is these little thin-legged appendages in the back. The ribbed body is key, and that's what a lot of people first visually see. And I think that disturbance definitely draws the attention of bigger fish. But when that bait hits the bottom, when it goes up against a limb, when it goes up against the underside of a mat, these appendages are so thin they almost breathe in the water. So it is a thicker, heavy-bodied bait. You can put on 70, 80-pound braided line, but those appendages, those thin appendages, are still going to have a very natural, subtle motion and action. And so I think that's why you get the combination of bulk plus very finesse action in one bait. And I think that's why the DBomb does catch so many big ones.
Let me ask you this. Did you expect for this bait to be as successful as it has been with catching big fish when you designed it?
Not necessarily. I knew it was going to be a bait that I used a lot. I just didn't have any idea of how many anglers were going to go out and also catch big ones. You've caught big fish in tournaments multiple times on a DBomb. I don't know that I quite expected that. I'm pleasantly surprised for sure. But yeah, that DBomb, bigger profile, that subtle action of the very thin tails on the back. It's a combo that it's very rare in a soft plastic bait.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the man himself. All I know is it catches big ones. But you're going to hear it right here from John Cruz himself. DBomb equals big fish. There you go.